Everyone, how you all doing? Welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a really cool video which is going to the theatre. We're going to show you how it all works, everything like that. We are currently on the train. You can check the video out up here to see how I do the train. If you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, it really helps me out, and we are on a journey to get to 1,000 subscribers. As you can see in the first clip here, I'm outside the Wales Millennium Centre. Unfortunately, the audio is terrible. It sounded like this. Instead of boring you with that audio, I thought I would just say that what I've said there is basically we're at the Wales Millennium Centre. We're going to see My Fair Lady, and I'm going to show you what it's like going to a theatre. So going to a theatre as a wheelchair user is actually quite easy. For me, I love going to Wales Millennium Centre in Cardiff because it is so easy to go to. It's something that I actually really like going to. It's so modern that it was built with disability in mind. So there are lifts everywhere and there are also accessible seats all around the place. But I've also been to many other theatres. I've been to theatres like the Novella Theatre in London. I have been to the Dominion Theatre. One of the best theatres, though, I do find are the modern ones. If you do have a modern theatre near you, I would definitely preferise that. But the other ones are also really accessible. The Novella Theatre has a stair lift, which takes you down the stairs to your seats, so that's really easy. Most theatres have wheelchair accessibility. Sometimes, if you think about it, they've got to get like boxes and stuff in, so they will always just take you through the back if that's their only option. Booking tickets, you can have a couple of options. Obviously, you want to guarantee that you're going to be going. You want to pre-book, so you can either phone a line if they have one, or some theatres do online bookings. If you are going to do an online booking, like with the Wales Millennium Centre, you usually have to register for an account and then send a proof of disability via email to their disability line. This is usually a PIP form or a DLA form or something like that, or a letter from a doctor. They do not accept blue badges. Once you've then got that, you can usually book your disability tickets online, which means you get a free carer ticket and you can book that online. But until you do send that proof of disability off, you can't do that. So for me, I sent that email off, got it back, and then from then on, I could book myself a ticket and a carer ticket online for any performance in the future, like any other person would. So that's a really great feature to have, and it's really useful that they actually now allow that. And most theatres that I go to now do allow that. So when you arrive at the theatre, a lot of the time they will spot you and they will escort you in, especially if it's an older theatre. I have people looking out to make sure you go to the right entrance because you may have to see a different entrance. At the Wales Millennium Centre, the entrance is the same, and so they don't. You just kind of go as any other person would and you find your way to your seats. With seats, you have a couple of options. So the option is you can either sit in your chair and then have your carer sit in a regular seat next to you, or you can transfer out your chair and they will then take the chair away and bring it back to you at the interval or if you need the toilet. So for me, I actually like to not sit in my chair. I book a regular seat for me and whoever's with me, and then we can sit together in regular seats, and then in the interval, if I need them, I kind of flag down a person like, oh, could you bring my chair to me? And then they take it away when I come back and they bring it to me at the end of the show. It's really easy. They're more than happy to do it. And also a lot of theatres will dedicate you a dedicated access host who will then be fully in charge of just you, or maybe you and another person in a wheelchair or with another accessibility requirement. And they will bring you food and drink during the break, which is really, really helpful, so you don't have to get up and go. And they will also make sure that you can get to the toilet and there's a clear path, things like that. Especially the Dominion Theatre, they're really, really helpful. We went there to see Greece a couple of weeks ago. So these are our seats, and we basically rolled up, put the chair down, and then he stored my wheelchair down there. And you wheel in this way, so it's nice and flat. But there are wheelchair spaces here as well, so you can sit here. I just rolled up from here over there, transferred that, and then took my chair. Overall, My Fair Lady was a great production. I really enjoyed it. I filmed a couple of clips at the end showing you kind of what my seat was like. So I basically chose a seat which was on the flat, so I could roll up to it, get out of my seat, and then they could take it away. Sometimes this will be on the side, just depending on the theatre. Other times this will be in the middle if you enter the theatre at the middle level. Sometimes you do actually have to just sit in a wheelchair space because they do not have the capability to do this, maybe there's stairs or whatever. It really just depends on the theatre. So overall, it's a really good experience for wheelchair users. It's super fun, it's a super nice thing to do. It's a really nice way to like maybe get a bit dressed up, or even if you just want to go casual, have a nice time with your family and friends. And it's something really nice to do on a rainy day like we did today. If you do have any other questions about the theatre, please do let me know. If you have any ones about specific theatres, I will link some information below about the Wales Millennium and a couple of London ones I've been to. I also have an Instagram here, it's Abby's Flight on Instagram. Go follow my Instagram. I'm doing some reels at the moment on some disability hacks. Go check that out, and I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are the best. Goodbye.